What ethical dilemmas do media producers face? Imagine creating a story that captures attention but also affects real lives. That's the challenge media producers face every day. They must balance telling the truth with respecting people's rights. When making media, they often struggle with questions about honesty and harm. For example, revealing a person's identity in a crime story might help inform the public but could also cause pain or danger to that person or their family. Producers need to decide what details are necessary and what could cause unnecessary suffering. Privacy is another big concern. When media covers stories involving regular people, they have to think about how much personal information to share. Sharing too much can invade someone's privacy, especially with social media content that can spread quickly. Protecting privacy is important, but in the digital age, it's harder than ever to control how information is shared. Objectivity and fairness also come into play. Journalists aim to report facts without bias, but sometimes they face pressure to present stories in a way that favors one side. Giving equal weight to false information can mislead viewers. Media producers need to find a way to be fair without spreading misinformation or creating false equivalences, especially in political or controversial topics. In documentary work and storytelling, producers must be careful not to manipulate facts or dramatize events in a way that misleads viewers. They have to follow the principle of do no harm to their subjects, especially when working with vulnerable people. Sometimes, there's a temptation to exaggerate or alter details to make stories more engaging, but that can damage trust and distort reality. Representation is another tricky area. Media often underrepresents or stereotypes certain groups like women, racial minorities, or LGBTQ+ individuals. This can reinforce harmful biases and social stereotypes. Ethical media production involves trying to show diverse perspectives accurately and avoiding objectification. Digital media introduces new dilemmas. When sharing content online, producers must be transparent about their intentions and respect data privacy. They face pressure to attract viewers and make profits, which can lead to spreading misinformation or invading privacy. Balancing commercial interests with ethical responsibilities is a constant challenge. Understanding these dilemmas helps us see how media producers make tough choices every day. It also encourages us to think critically about the media we consume. Recognizing the importance of honesty, privacy, fairness, and representation helps us become more responsible media consumers and creators. It reminds us that behind every story, there are ethical decisions that shape what we see and believe.